Welcome to the introduction video of the channel. This channel is dedicated towards breaking down and briefly explaining the multiple real-world influences of the military uniforms worn by the soldiers of the game Foxhole. I assume if you're watching you are a player or just have a general interest in the art, design, and are curious about the real-world historical influences behind the outfits of the Wardens and Colonial factions. I was inspired into doing this project by the recent reveal in the coming update showcasing multiple uniforms for the many of the game's roles, and each video will be looking over a set for both armies and talking about the real world items that might have inspired the game's artists. As you may be aware, Foxhole is a fantasy game set in a dieselpunk setting following the actions of two successor armies of a collapsing empire stuck in some sort of forever war using technology salvaged from their own version of the Great War. Players themselves usually pick one side, even the khaki and green colonials of the warm southern continent, or horizon blue wearing wardens from the cold north. For those curious, the official website and work in progress wiki is tracking the developing lore of the game. We will just be focusing and speculating on the soldiers' uniforms only. Before we begin, I must add in the disclaimer I am more of an armchair hobbyist historian at best, with my mainline sources being from Osprey, Men at Arms series, as well as a variety of other uniform and equipment books from my own private library. At most, I will just be pointing out examples, and it's up to you to track down and learn more about the history of the things yourself. Now, please enjoy and stay off the roads.